Hi guys, Random here. Today I'm going to talk about a few things, one of them being assignments. Do you find these a pain? I do. They really can be a bit of a grind, but I want to know if you think the grind is worth it. Are some of them too difficult? Maybe suggest what you would do differently. Would you include that EOD bot kill? I know I wouldn't, but let me know what you think. Personally, I think they're a bit of a pain. Anyway, I decided today I'd have a little go at trying to up the numbers on a couple of them. You can see we're doing Rush. I'm on the defending side on Sane, using the Scar H to try and get the Scar H numbers and the Carbine kill numbers up. So far out of the new assignments, I've unlocked the L86A2, which is the SA80 British Army machine gun version. It's a bit of a railgun actually, I've got to say. I'm quite impressed with it, it's very good. That one was worth the unlock, but the Spaz 12 for example, I really don't use shotguns a lot. So, is that one worth going for? Is the gun after it better? Let me know what you think. If you've unlocked it, let me know. I need to know. Tell me. So, if you have unlocked them, what's your favourite gun? Is it the ACWR? Do you like the MTAR? There's plenty of videos on YouTube, and there's lots of people pouring glossy over certain guns. But, will it suit my playstyle? Does it suit your playstyle? If you found one that's really good, look at the footage. I play a reasonably defensive game when I'm defending Rush. Triple kill with the rocket, mark one up for random. But, if I'm attacking, I'm still fairly cautious. I do die a lot. It seems to be a new hobby of mine on this game. That could be down to some of the patch tweaks, but I'll get onto them in a minute. So the tweaks with the patch, we'll start with suppression. I mean, I'm trapped here in the courtyard. I've got the LAV the other side. You've got enemy soldiers coming in. You can see there the suppression is still in effect, and it does blur your screen, but you can actually still see what you're trying to shoot at. Now that to me is a vast improvement. I wasn't a great fan of the last patch with the suppression. If anything, it put me off the game a little bit. I do play as often as I can, work allowing, but I just didn't seem to be playing quite as much. I'm trying now to get on as and when I can. May only be for half an hour here, an hour there, but if you're on the server, keep your eyes open. I might pop up. The hit detection seems slightly better since the new patch. You still have occasions where you empty an entire magazine into someone and it doesn't even show a marker, but that could be down to lag. Whether it's lag my end, their end, on the server, whether the game's just not working the way it should be, who knows. But it does seem a little better than it was after the first patch. That, if anything, is more likely to make me play a little more. If you know that when you pull the trigger you might actually hit something, it does make the game a little more enjoyable. The recoil tweaks on some of the weapons, well, I think, to be honest, they've got it right. I mean, the Scar H that I'm using here has to be the most useless carbine there is for the engineer class. It's horrific. Anything more than 3 foot away, you're really, you know, grasping at straws as to whether or not you're going to hit it. Single shot, it's actually not too bad, but you then have to put on a scope that you can single shot from a distance, which makes it even more useless at close quarters. So, you know, I generally run a hollow or a red dot, trying to make the best of a bad thing, really. You know, hopefully I can get the unlocks done with this sooner rather than later and never use it again. I understand the Scar L from some of the videos I've seen is a much better weapon, but I'll wait until I unlock that before I make a true comparison between the two. The foregrip now on some of the carbines especially now actually has a benefit. Not a great one, but there is a benefit to it. You can really, if you're playing with a carbine, you should be going for the close to mid-range stuff anyway. You know, they're not great at long shots. I wouldn't really try and snipe anybody with a carbine. With the foregrip now, you can get slightly better mid-range shots. It pulls it in very slightly. The spread on the bullet is not quite as bad. If you then use a heavy barrel, if you can, on the weapon, you do find your aim shots mid-range. They do really improve. I wouldn't really run a foregrip on most of the other classes, mostly because it is detrimental. But yeah, I like it on certain weapons. I'm not really that big a fan of, say, I don't know, the recon class, mainly because I'm not a great sniper. But you know, maybe it'll work better on some of the shorter range semi-auto sniper rifles as well. Let me know if you've tried it. Close quarters, well, yeah, I've downloaded it. I've got premium. I've got to say, I'm surprised how good the close quarter maps are. My favourite one is Scrap Metal. Probably going against the grain there. A lot of people don't like that map, but I find the other ones, I don't know, Operation 9 to 5, Zebra Tower, they're a little bit samey. Donya Fortress is good, you know, but out of the four, I've got to say Scrap Metal has got to be my personal favourite. Anyway, let me know what you think on that. What do you think about premium? Is it worth it? I think so. I bought it. I've got to say, probably didn't save me a great deal of money because I already had back to Karkand. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Playing again. Anyway guys, I'll see you out there. Catch up with you soon.